While the excitement can be felt all over the country, it's a grand slam here in Buies Creek. In September, the Nature Conservancy put out an article stating that the farmers were a threat to the local watershed and a threat to the ancient trees. Police are urging drivers to use Country Club Drive as an alternate route. Safe Haven is asking for your help to come adopt these cute kittens so they can make room for more. We'll have the answer for you after Keith Hill's women's golf pro Martha Sutton shows us how to chip the ball. Coming up next on Don't Sweat the Technique. This is Ivanhoe, population of 310 people. But North Carolina State Parks and Recreation wants to bring 60,000 people to this small, quiet farming community.
Rachel Giddens' family has been growing blueberries in Sampson County for 3 generations. But now she's worried a proposed state park would hurt this farming community.
I'm concerned primarily about 50 to 60,000 people coming through this area. You know, you have different issues. You have trespassing on private property. You have potential fire hazards. You have all this trash. And you have a very long emergency response time.
And she's not the only one. Many residents in Ivanhoe have been petitioning to stop the state park that would cover more than 2,500 acres in parts of Sampson, Bladen, and Pender counties, including 45 miles along the Black River.
I don't see any benefit. The river is already accessible to people who want to paddle the river.
Visitors can access the Three Sisters Swamp area. There are multiple access points, such as this one that's right behind me.
The North Carolina Division of Parks and Recreation says they have been studying this area. Planning Program Manager David Head says the proposed state park would offer added protection for the river's unique landscape.
The biggest are the ancient cypress trees that are down in the Three Sisters area, but also line the whole river up and down. It would also help protect the waterway, which is a top-class water source or water river.
And some agree a state park would benefit the area, bringing in tourists to enjoy the beautiful views.
We have found that the more people that are in the area, the cleaner it's going to be because there are more eyes watching the river.
Still, many wonder what would become of the Black River if the park becomes a reality.
You get the wrong people talking and it's going to mess up our livelihood.
In Sampson County, Skylar Spinler, Spectrum News. After 5 hours and 17 minutes, the Houston Astros clinched Game 5 of the World Series over the LA Dodgers on Sunday night.
While the excitement can be felt all over the country, it's a grand slam here in Buies Creek.
People have been really excited about it. The World Series itself being as exciting as it has been, I think has helped too. So on the Buies Creek Astros side, we've definitely seen an uptick in interest and phone calls and merchandise sales. A lot of people wanting hats and shirts to kind of jump in and be part of this.
Campbell University has reaped the benefits of creating a 2-year partnership with the Astros that was announced last November.
It just so happened we picked the year they made the World Series to really start this. And you can see some of the, with the field, the turf upgrade was part of the minor league stadium. With us doing this partnership, we were able to do some things that Campbell wanted to do a little quicker.
The university continues to score from the deal, and local businesses are as well. The Sports Zone says players and coaches frequent the restaurant, which helps bring in business.
Even in their dressing, I see a lot more people dressing the Astros, you know. It used to be like the Panthers all the way around because we'd have the football games, but you know, it's fun to see people actually with Astros gear on and supporting them.
While the winner of this World Series has yet to be determined, those in Buies Creek feel like they've already won.
We're all rooting for them as well. I think it's been neat to see how that success is sort of translated.
Skylar Spinler, Spectrum News.
The National Drug Enforcement Agency is holding another unwanted drug take-back event.
Back in April, they gathered more than 26,000 pounds of unwanted medications across the state of North Carolina. Opioid addiction is fueled by what Dr. Stephen Wyatt says by the overtreatment of pain.
We have increased the availability of opioids in this country 400%. More people had greater exposure, and those people that were susceptible to the problem fell into the problem.
The National Take Back Initiative is a way residents can safely dispose of unused medications right here in Fayetteville with no questions asked.
Don't leave them in your medicine cabinet. Don't leave them in your drawer. Don't leave them in your home. Dispose of them properly. Whether it's been prescribed to you, whether it's something that a neighbor gave you to turn in, it doesn't matter.
If you need to dispose of any unwanted or unused medications, you can do so at 2 locations, one on Rayford Road and the other right here on Hay Street during normal business hours.
In Fayetteville, Skylar Spinler, Spectrum News.